Okay. All right. All right. Who knew that we was gonna stop by and have a good time?
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Come on, man. What more can I say? Welcome. It's a Wake the F Up Monday. It is Monday, the 28th,
29th.
September
Mhm.
29th, 2025. All my folks over at YouTube, welcome, guys. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team with the Queen, Janice Segure. God bless you guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Chat room's open. Please call in. The number's 570-982-6950. Don't mean to sound speechy, but I'm running through things right now. On this glorious Monday morning, last Monday of the month, the September's done. Um, Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We truly appreciate you guys. Don't forget about Creeping It Real, our costume contest for the month of October. Please, we would love you
Yes.
guys to participate. And good morning. Now you already know what I'm gonna say. It's been a long weekend. It's been a great weekend. If you got a deficit of love, this is where you get your love. But most importantly, it's the only place on this entire earth where you get your morning started. Right? Okay. To the Queen Janice Segure, good morning. Good to see you. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, peace and love, beautiful people. All is well over here. According to, let me just tell you what's going on in my neck of the woods. It's 65 degrees right now. The expected high is going to be around 78, and the expected low 64. Currently cloudy conditions, and those cloudy conditions are expected to persist all day long. So I'm Janice Segure with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. The only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Thanks for clearing up. And Janet, since you said that before we get in the show, thanks for cleaning that up. Let's see what Janice has to say behind the scenes.
I was ready. I was ready as I was gonna
It's
get.
Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team.
We in Harlem, baby.
Oh God.
Janice, are you ready?
I was ready. I was ready as I was gonna get.
It's Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team.
We in Harlem, baby. Guys, please like, share, follow, subscribe to the show. We truly appreciate you. Show note in about a week or so, we're gonna take a week off, guys. So that doesn't mean that we still gonna keep the same. But what happened, Janice?
You said we're gonna take a week off. I'm clapping.
No doubt. And since we're gonna take a week off, we'll let Janice finish the show, and she's gonna start off like this.
I was ready. I was ready as I was gonna get.
It's Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team.
We in Harlem, baby.
Oh my God.
Now.
I hate looking at myself. I swear to you, I just do not. Please don't show that anymore.
Janice, it's okay, man. We're breaking you out of that. Don't worry about that.
You know, all of the shows that I've done, like the commercials or background work or modeling, whatever I've done, I never go back and look at what I never go back and look at my work. It's like, okay, it's out there now, so there's nothing I can do about it. I just let it go, and I don't ever look at it again. Like, I don't even want to see it, because then I start criticizing myself. Man, so.
Right, so you want to put some gunshots to the videos. You don't want to do the videos. You don't want to see them, right?
I'll do them, don't want to see them. Just...
All right, well, then if that's the case, we're going to shoot your videos like this. All right. hey guys, all right. So we truly appreciate you. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Don't forget, guys, we're going to keep the momentum going before we start the show. All right. We had a great event a couple of weeks back, and now this is what
Yes. Yes, we got to keep that spirit going. Like my church bells.
I like it. Creeping in Real Costume Contest, guys, the month of October. Submit your pictures in, guys. And on October 31st, we're going to have a winner. And we're all going to get dressed up. We're going to fix our faces and we're going to have a good time. Now,
Yes.
welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right. Okay, enough of that. So, Janice, I was having a great weekend. And before I get into my thing, how was your weekend, Janice?
My weekend was very, very nice. So one of my friends, she celebrated her 65th birthday. Clap for that. Yeah, she celebrated her 65th birthday. And we all got together, a whole lot of people. I saw a whole lot of people that I hadn't seen in years. I saw a whole lot of people that I had seen in years, but we just haven't had a chance to sit down and break bread and talk, a little more, whatever. So we caught up, we laughed, we danced, we had a fantastic time listening to the music, the conversation, the laughter. It was just a whole lot of fun. So yeah, that was yesterday, Sunday. So I ended the weekend on a really, really high note. With that said, I'm excited about today. I'm excited about the show. I'm just excited altogether. It's going to be a great day.
So then let me ask you this before I get into my weekend was the totally opposite. How long this person, you said 63 years old, you said?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
How old was the person? You said 63?
65.
Oh, 65. And how long have you known this person?
Oh, man, I have known her. I'm going to say, hold on, give me a minute here. About 30 years. About 30 years, yeah.
And I asked this question before we start. Thank God, we age gracefully, and I'm so truly blessed to be here this morning. And when you have longevity, I think longevity starts, especially the society we live in, at the age of 35. If you get to 35, you don't achieve longevity. And then this life, we are truly blessed to have relationships with people that are basically older than our children. Obviously, my longest relationship with anybody on this earth is, and I'll ask you this question, I want to ask everybody else the question. My longest continuous relationship, obviously, for me is with my mother. It's been literally 60 years. I've known one person for 60 years.
60 years.
Now, other than your family, that's kind of that's more like that's a higher percentage of knowing someone the longest.
Yeah.
Let's talk about people that we've known all our lives that are not related to us, or maybe the fact that they are so close to us that they're not blood related, but we look at them as a loved one.
Yes.
I've known some people, Janice, for I'm 60. I've known some people for the last 50 years.
Same here.
50 years. I've known someone for 50 years that's not related to me.
That is not blood. Same here. I still know my childhood friends from Florida. We still keep in touch way back in the 70s. Okay. Yeah.
Guys, before we start, what's your longest relationship that you have with someone that you know that's not related to you? How many years? I'm 60, definitely 50 years. I've known someone now that I was 10 years old and I still know them and they're still alive. So I want to know that in the chat room. Now, my weekend, before we start the show, I was having a great weekend. Jan, I was having a great weekend. My show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania got canceled on Friday. And I was like, all right, that's good. I could just stay home. I could just relax. And I knew I had a show Sunday down in South Jersey in the Philadelphia area.
Okay.
So I'm having a great weekend. And yesterday was a beautiful day. And I was in and out the house. I was enjoying football. It was nice weather. A good day. Then I get in the car and I drive down to South Jersey in the Philadelphia area to go to a comedy show, which, by the way, my man who's a promoter is a great promoter. The place is awesome. Everything is great about the place. But last night, this particular night, the crowd, it was half the crowd was there Sunday night, and the crowd was terrible. The crowd was bad. It was a bad crowd. And I'm like, I'm used to getting reactions from folks when I tell jokes, Janice.
Okay.
And when I was telling my jokes last night, folks were like, ha 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 ha.
Just soft laughter.
Tell another one. Ha ha ha. How old are you again, sir? Ha 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 ha. Get a real job, sir. So I'm like, what the hell is going on in here? Because I know some of these jokes hit. Then I get off the stage and my man went on after me, who's hilarious. My man is hilarious. He get on stage, 2 minutes into his bit, you hear, ha 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 ha.
What?
Ha ha ha. I was like, oh, hell no. Then the last comedian got on. This dude is hilarious as well. He got a few laughs, but throughout the night, you hear, ha 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 ha. And I chalked it up as, you know what, this was a bad night for comedy. These folks, I don't know what's wrong with these folks, but I didn't let it bother me. I brushed it off my shoulders. I kept it moving. I knew it wasn't me because I could easily, like I tell Janice the other day, like you don't hit yourself with a feather, don't hit yourself with a bat, hit yourself with a feather. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was not a good night for comedy. None of the elements added up. There wasn't a lot of people there. A lot of them were bougie. Some of them were church folks. Some of them were older folks. Everybody was tired. So I'm even going to give the audience some grace. It was just not a good night.
Right.
And I looked at myself. I knew it was a bad night. I didn't sell any merchandise. Because as soon as the show was over, all 12 people just walked out and left.
12 people.
The servers walked out and left. The security guard left. The security guard was taking off his guns and all his protective gear while the show was going on.
He's like, just a couple more minutes left.
The DJ over there napping. This was horrible. This was a horrible show. But back in the day, I would beat myself up. What did I do wrong? What happened? But you know what? And the space in the head that I am in, that my space in my head that I'm in now, pause. In life, sometimes you just got to brush that off and keep it pushing. Because you don't need to waste any time on a wake the F up Monday or sitting there and putting yourself in a not in a good space as far as how you feel for no reason.
You're building momentum on negative issues. That's just going to bring more of that. Go ahead.
Right. And then sometimes in my profession, I could have 300 great shows. I got 300 great shows. Like we popping, everything popping.
Everything's on point.
And then you will run into a show that is a bad show. Now, it's not in the daily forecast because, guys, it's not in the forecast sometimes on how we react to situations. It's not like I woke up yesterday morning and go, 9 o'clock, I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm going to walk the dog. I'm going to go chill with my family. And then I'm going to go to a horrible comedy show. It's not in the schedule. So sometimes when these things happen to us, sometimes I think it's okay. It's okay. Brush that off and keep it pushing.
Yeah, it's okay to notice that. You know, it's okay to notice it, but then brush it off, like you said, and keep it pushing. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So on a Wake the F Up Monday, if you're going through something real light, brush it off and keep it pushing. It really does. In the whole scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
I got in my car, drove home, made it home safe, got in the bed, went to sleep. And I felt great this morning. So sometimes we have these little stumbling blocks. Don't make what they used to say back in the day, don't make a mountain into a molehill.
Yes.
A molehill into a mountain.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do that. It's nothing. And one more thing I want to say before we start, Janice, there is a new revolution of young folks, African-American folks from the age of about 30 to 40 years old that love the fact that us older folks are partying heavy. I forget. I was going to get this video. I forgot to download it so you guys can see it. It's a video of a young lady, and she doesn't even live in New York. She lives out in another part of the country. And she goes, I saw this video of this DJ in the Bronx, my man DJ Hot Sauce, who I love. I worked with this guy for years. Him and his wife. He's a old school DJ. He's not an old guy, but he's an old school DJ.
Uh-huh.
And every Saturday they do a party in the Bronx, and everybody in the building is over 50 years old.
Okay.
And they partying real heavy, and half of these people I know. And when older folks get together and congregate like this on a Sunday night with nothing but great vibes, it's starting to attract younger folks, because the younger folks don't know how to party like the way we party.
No, they're not familiar with that, but they are becoming familiar with that. Yeah, they love it.
So now these younger folks always got something funny to say about us older folks. Yo, old head, what's up, old head?
Old head.
Oh, I hate that one. Old head. Hey, old head. But now you want to hang out with the old head. Now you want to come into an environment where you want to hear some of our old school music. There's no couches. There's no hookah. There's none of that. We're just sitting there partying and having a good time. And
with
now
the
that's
DJ
becoming
and the dance floor, okay?
Right. So now that's becoming attractive to you. Since I'm a whore, you what they call youngin', you youngin'. I'd rather be an old head than a youngin'. What's a youngin' anyway? Sounds like a yogurt. Can I get a vanilla youngin'?
I'd rather chocolate youngin'.
Yeah, let me get a strawberry vanilla youngin', please. Let me get a youngin' with extra fire. I'd rather be an old head than a youngin'. I'd rather be an OG I'd rather be an than a nephew.
Auntie, yes.
That's right. You'd rather be an auntie than a niece.
Yes.
You don't live the life.
Yes.
And these youngins is out here want to infiltrate what we're doing.
Yeah.
You youngins can kiss my ass.
Oh, Shawn. No, we gotta
stay over there with your little hookahs and your firm breasts and party over there.
With your butt twerking.
That's right. While we over here, before I let go,
2-step, hey.
So I'm putting youngins on notice.
Yes.
Respect your elders, but we don't want you partying with us. Maybe one or two of you.
You digress.
So shout out to us older folks who are actually trend setters.
Girl, say that again. Oh man, yes.
Us older folks are trend setters. Why? Because we party with ourselves. We don't go at this age and we go out to any event. It's an event. It's something that somebody organized that we know, and we go out. We don't randomly go out to the neighborhood bar at a certain age. No disrespect to the neighborhood bar. That's for the youngins. We old heads go to events and chill.
Well, I gotta say, I was thinking about that the other day, actually. It's nice when someone invites you someplace. And usually when you're older, you're like, man, I don't feel like going. I just want to have my drink and sit here and watch, Netflix and chill or whatever. Like, we give ourselves reasons for not going. But then we end up going and we have a fantastic time, right? And then I was thinking, but girl, whenever someone invites me someplace, go. Because we're at the age now where pretty soon people aren't going to they're not going to have an event our age, they don't have events. So it's like, oh, well, you know what? There's an event going on our age. Let's go have some fun. And we have a great time.
Exactly. All you youngins, the day parties was invented by us old heads, you idiots.
Yes.
Because we didn't want to party in the middle of the night. So we came up with that concept. Yeah. And then what y'all did? Y'all ran with it.
Yes. Look, sip and paint. That was us too. Because the best choice was to sit your ass down and paint and have a drink.
Exactly. We started sipping paint. Youngins, you young ass neighbor. You a young neighbor. All of you.
Oh.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Shawnee Place on Earth, where you get your morning started. Right, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team with the one and only, the queen herself, Janice Segure. Now, Janice, hold on. I know we got news. And I know you're prepared. And let's give a round of applause for Janice Segure because she's always prepared. And you know why I know that she's always prepared? Because she's always ready.
I was ready. I was ready as I know.
It's Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team.
We in Harlem, baby. And since Janice is always ready, guys, we need your help. Okay? Janice is now the host of the show. She does the news and all that stuff, that all, you know. And God bless, because it's a very important part of what we do here while I sit here and talk shit. Miss Miko and Janice are the smart ones. If you listen to me in this show every day, you got mental issues because I have mental issues.
No stress. No stress.
And I'm an old head. Youngins, kiss my. Put a number 1 in the chat room if youngins could kiss your ass. All right.
Oh man,
guys. Janice and I had a conversation, and Janice has a issue with Janice in the way we pronounce her name. And Janice has been struggling with this all her life, and I truly sympathize. And I say her name wrong every time, and a lot of people have. Janice, even old family members, they say their last name wrong.
True.
So Janice wanted to kind of change her stage name, and maybe kind of eliminate the last name of it. And we were talking about it the other day after the show, because Janice and Miss Miko and I had a quick meeting, and then Janice and I spoke because I'm talking to, obviously I've talked to Janice with show related more than Miss Miko, obviously, because Janice is new. And that new tag will be eliminated after a while. Time will always tell that. And Janice is having a struggle with her name. We're having a struggle with Janice's name. So Janice suggests that maybe I should change my name and like a stage name, sort of like, Tamiko is Miss Miko.
Yeah, something cute, trendy,
And Cindy J and all the others. And it's your boy Shawn Harvey. Matter of fact, call me Harv now, because they used to call me Harv back in the day. Harv. I'm Harv now in all, but everybody in the chat room, type in Harv. LaShawn Haynes Jones know it. They used to call me Harv back in the day. When I used to rap, I was the master Harv Nice. Youngins. Now, Janice, she came up with a name, right? And I said, nah, that's not going to. It was JD, as in Joseph, JD, D as in Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy.
JD, okay. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you don't look like a JD.
Yeah, it was JD Segure. I'm like, I can do JD Segure. I can try to pull that off. He's like, nah, that sounds like a truck driver.
Now, guys, before Janice changes her name to whatever she wants, she's a grown-ass woman. I suggested that, hey, guys, why don't we throw it out there? Because the reason why I said this, Janice, because a lot of these the titles of the show, like Wake the F Up Monday, it used to be Motivational Monday. Just to go in the history books a little bit. And I asked the listeners to come up with a name for Monday's show. And Wendy Gonzalez, God bless her, who's a member of this show a long time, she came up with Wake the F Up Monday. So we all voted on it, and it became Wake the F Up Monday.
Okay.
And we had I don't know, it's Throwback Thursdays, I think it used to be called, if my memory served me right. And we put it in the vote for the chat room. They voted. And Kareem Williams, who's in the chat room, matter of fact, guys, I'm gonna put a picture of Kareem Williams up. I was with him about a month ago. And he came up with Toxic Talk Thursday. If this serves me right, I know, guys, if I'm wrong, please correct me. And then I can't remember, we had another Friday, and then we came up with Feel Good Friday. But so my point is, the audience, our beloved listeners, have a brilliant skill set on naming things.
They have a knack for this. Okay.
Right. So Janice, I was like, Janice, you got to keep Janice. I think that's dope. Now, Janice want to get rid of the last name or add something to it. So I'm going to yield my time to Janice before we get into the stories. Janice, where you at? What do you think about all this?
So I've been married for what, 30 some years, right? 32 years.
Give yourself a round of applause for that.
Married for 32 years. We've been together for 40 years. But the entire time we were married, or the entire time we've known each other, people have always pronounced the last name Segure as Segure, Cigar, Segure. We got everything, all kinds of stuff. Secure. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I had a little way that I would help people remember. Oh, okay. Yeah. Segure rhymes with secure. My own family members. This is what I'm telling them, helping them to remember. And it worked. It helped them remember how to pronounce my last name, except for my mother. But she's old school. So I let that one go. But yeah, I've always had an issue, but it never really bothered me until I got on stage. And it's like Ray DeJean, he used to call me Janice Segure, and I had to spell it out for him emphatically to say, it's pronounced this way, to help him out there. And then throughout the entire time, I would say, well, maybe I should just try to get a different stage name altogether. And I would say JD Segure, JD Secure, JD Stone, JD, like what should I, and I never came up with anything. And that's like 10 years ago or so, I never came up with anything. So now, as you can see, I just put Janice up on the screen, like Janice. Okay.
All right, guys.
What? Tell me, Shawn, tell me. Janice Shore, that sounds good. Jay Shore, Naroma said Jay Shore. I like that.
When they said Janice, what? Segop?
Naroma said Janice. Oh, you're saying what they used to call? Yeah, Segure, Segoo, Segure, Cigar.
Janice Segure. Hold on, Janice. Before we think of a name,
I was ready as I know.
It's Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team.
We in Harlem, baby. Now I know Janice for 10 years. I think it's documented. That's how long. That goes back to the Ray DeJean show. At least if it's not 10, a little under 10 years, because we've been doing this show for 8 years. I think. Right. I'm gonna get the whole history down because we're gonna do a whole Shawn Harvey history show.
Yeah, anniversary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also, you know what, Janice, we're gonna do a Shawn Harvey in the next year. We're gonna do a Shawn Harvey morning show featuring Wake Up Team award show.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna award the listeners.
Oh,
guys, this is gonna be a black tie event. You need to get dressed up for this one.
All right. Well, we honor the listeners.
Okay. Well, we get to that in a minute. Now,
okay.
Before we get into these stories, Janice, I said the JD is not going to work. That's terrible. I was thinking Janice S. I don't know, but guys, let's help Janice out. She has Janice there. Let's see if we can, guys, come up with some names, and let's see if we could work this out, because I sympathize with this young lady here. I've been pronouncing her name wrong for 10 years.
Yeah, in the beginning of that video you show, you pronounce it wrong.
All right. So guys, y'all think about that. Let's get into some front page news. Guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Guys, once again, even though it was 2 weeks ago, thank you so much for tuning into the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. We have fresh content coming out. We have events, contests. We got a lot going on, and we want you guys to participate. And we are so happy to be here this morning. I know I am. Janice, are you happy to be here with us this morning?
Absolutely thrilled. I'm excited about being here today.
Okay, so if that's the case, let's get to some front page news with the one and only. I ain't going to say her last name. Let's go with Janice right now. Janice, give us some news, because God knows I don't want to mess up your name. Go ahead.
Okay, so well, we all know about the hold on. Let me just go and find and pick one. There's so many things that happened over the weekend, but this one particular shooting, mass shooting happened in North Carolina, and I don't know if anybody I haven't heard too much about it. So let me just tell you all about it. 3 dead and 8 injured during this mass shooting, according to authorities at a waterfront restaurant in North Carolina. Okay. Now, the authorities say that it was mostly vacationers, tourists who were enjoying their meal and each other's company, listening to music, just having a good time. When all of a sudden, at this American Fish Company restaurant in Southport, North Carolina, this dude rides up on his boat. Okay. The suspect, whose name is Nigel Max Edge of Oakside Island, North Carolina, he rides up on his boat and starts shooting. Just began shooting at all of the patrons around 9:30 Saturday night. Okay, are you catching this, Shawn? Shawn
Yeah, I'm
ain't even
listening. Go
listening.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Right. So anyway, but check this out. This is a new style, new form of shooting. He's on his boat in the canal. He rides up, and see all everybody sitting there having their dinner and enjoying company and whatever, and he starts shooting them. So he killed 3 people and injured 8. Okay. Now the suspect, again, they identified him as Nigel Max Edge. Okay, and he has been they caught him around 8 p.m. Saturday night. Okay, and he's been identified as Edge, Mr. Edge. Okay, let me see here. I'm just want to go scroll down to the news conference. Here we go, right here. So Nigel Edge has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted murder, 5 counts of attempted murder with a deadly weapon, with intent to kill or injured, and he is being held without bail right now. And his first court appearance is today, Monday 28th. So what's her name? Gretchen, the representative, the governor there, Gretchen, she did come out and she said that, it's unacceptable and yada, 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 the usual. But when are they going to make changes? When are things going to really, really happen to put an end to the shooting, to this mass? That was Saturday. And then another one happened Sunday, but I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, that's where we are, Shawn.
All right. Guys, welcome to the Shawnee Place on Earth, where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen Janice Segure this morning on a Wake the F Up Monday. Thank God for Jesus. It's a beautiful day outside today. If you can, go outside and enjoy it.
Yes.
This young is okay. Mass shootings, of course. Honestly, our condolences go out to the families. But look, how Janice is reading a story about a mass shooting, just like if she's doing a sports story. They have so many of them now that it's just really unfortunate that we, as a society, has become polarized to the fact that when you hear mass shootings, it's like another story. And it's just sad that we live in this country. Even though I'll be honest, I am for gun rights, I guess, for responsible folks. But when you have these folks going out here just randomly shooting folks for whatever reason, that's a problem. Is this guy a Babylonian or a neighbor?
Yeah, a Babylonian.
Now,
Shawn, he rode up on his boat, okay, and started shooting at people that were sitting on the harbor, the boardwalk, having their meal. Okay, so yeah, he's a Babylonian.
Yeah. So, can you say Babylonian one more time?
No. No.
Now, the Babylonians, the Nordics, and the Vikings are trendy with the mass shootings. And they always talk about gang violence. May he rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, right? Look at him. This is, I won't bet my life on it. He's probably an ultra conservative Babylonian, might be a MAGA lover. You can look at his face and tell. Boy, Jesus Christ, he got the evil spirit right there in his face. That is the Babylonian devil that we are looking at right now. You understand? That's what the devil looks like as a Babylonian. No question about it. He's a Viking. And all these mass shootings, we could go from school shootings to public shootings to this type of, now they're shooting from a boat. Like this is a Batman episode from the 60s.
Okay.
And the problem with this is you keep disrespecting urban folks and minorities in the hood for gun violence, but it's the Nordics that are doing all the mass shootings.
Yes.
The Nordics are like 30 out of 30. The last 30 mass shootings have been done by Nordics. Okay, maybe one black guy. You throwing one black guy out of them 50 shootings. But 99% of shootings are happening with the Babylonians.
99.9.
Okay? Now that might be something that we need to discuss, because it's systemic racism, because they always targeting the black community and the Latino community for killing each other, which there is a percentage of that going on. No question about it.
But it's about time they highlight what you're saying now. Go ahead.
Yeah, but blacks and Latinos, they're not going out getting that AR-15 rifle. And that's another thing. They're getting high-powered rifles and guns to kill other people. So know that when you talk about crime in this country, know that the Babylonians, the Nordics, and my Viking friends, because there's different categories of Babylonians. I talked about that all the time. We got conservative Babylonian, ultra Babylonians. You have moderate Babylonians. You have liberal Babylonians that's like with us. Then you got the urban Babylonians that are black folks, sort of like the John B. kind of white guy, the Tina Marie kind of white guy. Those white folks. Those Bobby Caldwell. These are urban Babylonians. They with us. I'm talking about the ultra conservative Nordic.
Yes.
Do we need to stay out of public places? No. But I would say you this. I would rather go to an old school event with the old heads, knowing that conservative Babylonians are going to be around to shoot and kill me for no reason at all.
More than likely. God willing.
Black folks, let's stay around our own.
Yes.
Don't go venturing off doing something weird.
Yes.
Black folks, don't be sitting there. Let's take a family vacation to Kentucky because you want to do something different.
Right, let's go to the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, we got timeshare in Tennessee. Shut the F up. Okay, Black folks, there are certain parts of the country that we don't belong in. Okay, we already know in recent times, unfortunately, Utah is not a place for Black folks.
No. And that's where the other shooting occurred, in Utah, the church. Go ahead.
Now look how they go with that story, and then get some Eric Adams in there real quick. But go ahead. What's the Utah shoot? Give me today on the Wake the F Up Monday. We have Babylonian news.
Yes.
We got ultra conservative Babylonian news right now.
Yes. So definitely wake the F up, because you need to pay attention and be aware of what's going on out there in the circle. So over the weekend, Sunday, 8 were injured and 5 dead, okay, including the suspected shooter in this incident that occurred in hold on, I'm getting my little stories mixed up here. That was Utah. I'm sorry. Okay, but this one's Michigan, okay, at the Church of St. Latter-day Church of St. Latter-day in Michigan. According to the police, 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford of Michigan drove his vehicle into the church doors of the Saints Latter-day church there, Church of St. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, I'm getting it together, and began firing, okay, on the people in the church. Authorities believe at some point in time, the church was set on fire by this person intentionally, the suspect, and intentionally. It was done intentionally. The suspect, the shooter, he's dead, of course. You know, he had a brief shootout with the police officers, and that's the end of his story. Now, what did the governor have to say? Governor Gretchen, okay, she's the one who said, you know, all due respect, and you know, this is unacceptable, and my condolences, and yada 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 yada. But it's another shooting. What are you going to do? When are they going to stop? The reason, I think, because of the fact that it's the Babylonians who are doing all this, that's why nothing's really been done. But if it were us, we had those rifles and we were going around shooting people like that, don't you think it'd be an end to it, right? So maybe we should all go out and get weapons?
No, thanks. You know, we should all go out and get weapons. Some of us admittedly, emotionally and mentally can't handle a weapon. Now, Let's change the narrative here. And guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Okay?
Okay.
And guys, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I know Janice Segure is ready.
I was ready. I was ready as I know.
It's Janice Segure in the building. Are you ready for the brunching with the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team?
Ready for the Shawn Harvey morning show wake up team.
We in Harlem, baby.
See, the next time I'm gonna run. When I see you coming with that phone, I'm just gonna.
That's okay. Embrace it. I mean, I've been looking like this face for years on this show. Been very embarrassed. Don't worry about that, guys. We need help. Come up with some. Janice, how they come up with any names yet?
I saw Jay Shore by an aroma. I haven't been looking really to see.
Jay Shore. I don't like that.
But it's gonna take some time. Let's not rush into it. Let's
Okay,
let
yeah,
it
no doubt.
marinate.
Well, guys, we do appreciate you guys putting in some names. Keep the names going. We just want to see. I like Janice. I think Janice, Mrs. Janice. But gotta keep the Janice. Something about Janice. I like that. Janice S. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You gotta keep the Janice though. That's a dope name.
Yeah, I may have to stick with Janice Segure. Janice
Segure.
rhymes with secure, but I can't walk around telling people all of that. Like
I know it must be tiring. Guys, before we get to the next story, put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. They put a number 2 if you're not. Listen. Let's change the narrative. I just said this 2 minutes ago. Janice, thanks so much for sharing. There's been a lot of Babylonian, Nordic, and Viking activity this weekend. And our condolences go out to all these people that didn't deserve to die because of somebody's political or evil intent in their mind.
right.
But I just want to change the narrative a little bit before we move on.
All right, go ahead.
Guys, Black folks, stay out of certain states. Don't be the trendsetter and go somewhere new where we haven't been to have other people follow you on social media to get the latest hot spot or region where you can hang out for a retreat or for a weekend. Let's continue to go to the places that we always go. Black folks, where do we always go? We go to the Caribbean all the time. We like going over there.
Yeah.
We go to Maryland to the sea thingy, or you know where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
A lot of you Black folks, you want to go to Europe. They don't like Black people out there. Okay, stop it. My friend went. They had a whole group. They went to Greece and Spain and all these people, and they got cursed out by all the people that lived there. So what are the places, before we move on, that we shouldn't go to as Black folks?
All right,
let's name them. Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, North Dakota, Minnesota, Kentucky, certain parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, certain parts of Texas. Even though my beloved Lee Scott live in Texas, okay, stay out of certain areas in this country you need to stay out of. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of angry conservative Babylonians that will take your Black ass out.
Yeah, they will.
And if the shooter is out there shooting people, and he see our beautiful brown skin, all this melanin right here. Y'all see all of this from both of us? See all? Okay. Everybody in the chat room, touch your face, touch the beauty, touch it. You don't think a gunman don't want to take this brown sugar out? Touch it. Everybody, touch your face, touch your neck, touch your neck.
Shawn.
Touch your neck.
Touch yourself.
Stay away from these places. Las Vegas. Stop going to Las Vegas. That's corny now. People don't even go out there no more.
Rel put Mississippi. Definitely. That's number 1 on my list.
Okay. Everybody let's let's literally protect ourselves. Guys, put some places, states, regions, or whatever that we don't need to be there. Even if you're trying to trend set and go someplace different, so we all can follow along. Put those in there because we're here to save our lives here. My family is originally from Alabama. My mother and my father migrated up here to the north for the manufacturing jobs back in the day. That's what got a lot of folks from the South going to Detroit and Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston.
Right.
But God bless Alabama. Harvey's not setting foot in Alabama. Okay, my family's from Alabama, Mississippi. He's right. Mississippi, Alabama. They should exile them out of the United States of America.
What part of Alabama, Shawn, if you don't mind?
In the southern part of Alabama, Evergreen, Alabama, 100 miles north of Mobile, Alabama. My family was slaves.
Yeah.
My grandmother died at 109 years old.
Wow.
Her mother and all her people were slaves. Now, my grandmother died. Matter of fact, I got a plaque right here. My grandmother, her name was Annie Lee Bry. She was born, let me put my readers on. I got this thing right here in my office. In loving memory of Annie Lee Bry. Janice, check this out. She was born August 31st, 1898.
Wow, 1898.
And she died on May the 3rd, 2008.
Oh my God.
She lived to 109.
Wow.
And this picture is right here on my office. My wife did all this for me. My grandmother was the first teacher in the town.
What, really?
She was the first teacher. She taught everybody how to read. Her husband, everybody.
What?
This is in the southern part of Alabama. Her mother and all her peoples were slaves. Her husband, my mother's father and their fathers, all were slaves.
Wow. Shawn, we might be related.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. No. Oh,
so
God.
if my grandmother,
hell no.
if my beloved, this is my grandmother, guys. If my grandmother was born in southern Alabama, right? If she was born August 31st, 1898, slavery ended in 1865.
1890.
So you know her mother and her mother's mother, my grandmother's grandmother, all of them were slaves.
Yes, absolutely. Wow.
My mother's gonna get mad, but guys, try to stay out of Alabama. Shout out to my grandmother, and she was a couple of months away from 110. So these are some of the places that I say, Mom, I know you're going to get mad, but Mom, you know I love you to death. Everybody give a shout out to Mama Harvey. Stay out of Alabama. Okay.
Hey, Mama Harvey.
Mississippi and all these places is a third world countries. All right, Janice, what else you got?
Oh, well, so the last one, this one is out of Utah. This one is about the 14-year-old kid who committed suicide. Did y'all hear about this one? Maxwell Jordan, 14-year-old student from the Alpine School District in Utah, took a gun to school and shot himself, killed himself right in front of his classmates. Now, you know, they all were horrified, screaming and carrying on, having a fit. He was flown to a local hospital where he passed away. They weren't able to save him, unfortunately. He passed away from the self-inflicted gunshot wound. But can you imagine being in a classroom and your classmate takes out a gun and kills himself right in front of you? Now, there's no update so far. We don't know why he did it. We don't know if it was because he was being bullied, teased at home, at school. We don't know what the story is. But let me tell you what Governor Cox had to say, Governor Cox of Utah. That's what he had to say. Absolute crickets. Absolute crickets. Now, his focus is on Charlie Kirk. That's all he's been talking about, you know, since the shooting with Charlie Kirk. How come he hasn't come out and said anything about this 14-year-old child who committed suicide right in front of his classmates. How come he's not talking about that? How come he's not talking about gun control? So that really kind of upset me as well as all the others.
Well,
My condolences goes out to his family and everything.
Well, Janice, hold on. Before we leave, get the Eric Adams story for me real quick. But Janice, please don't upset yourself. All right, calm down. You know, Janice is into meditation and yoga and all that. Janice listens to jazz music. She got the incense going in the house. She got Vaseline on her face. The dog gets a massage. It's very peaceful over there. It's quiet. They walk in the house barefoot over there. Let's take it easy, Janice. I don't want to break their little spirituality.
Oh, God. Yes.
Guys, this is what you guys need to know.
What we need to know.
Please participate with us. We're keeping it real. Okay?
Yes.
Rel Holla and all that. I haven't been in the chat room. What's going on in that chat room? I haven't been in the chat room all show.
All right. Let me
Guys, please participate in what we're doing here. We want to keep the momentum going here on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. We had a successful event at the Brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Let's keep this momentum. Shawn Harvey, Janice, Segure, I said it wrong again, and Miss Miko. Hey, we're going out on the road as well, and we bringing this show to the masses, and we need your help. So this is a grassroots movement, and we would love for you guys to participate in what we do. And we're giving away prizes, and we're going to do 50-50 raffles, and we're going to do a lot of things. And for you guys who stay connected with us and for us to earn money to keep the show rolling. Hopefully, maybe one day it could go back to 5 days a week. But the only way that's going to happen is the money's coming in. So we need your help. And subscribe to the show. It's only 99 cents a month. We got there's some people that have subscribed. I'm not gonna call y'all out because I know the ones who haven't, because I can see it in the dashboard. Guys, so subscribe to the show. It's only 99 cents. I'm a grown ass man. I'm asking you for 99 cents.
99 cents.
99 cents. Huh? Janice, what else you got before we get out of here?
Okay, so well, they're in the chat room saying, "Hey to Mama Harvey, 93 years old."
God bless.
Yep, they're saying a lot of them are saying that they did hear about the shooting of the 14-year-old. It's on TikTok and on the news. It did run on the news, but I was trying to find it on the news last night when I came in for my little gallivant, and I didn't find anything about it.
Well, hey guys, Utah is on and popping right now.
Literally.
Y'all talk about Chicago, inner city, New York, and all this gang. The gang violence is in Utah.
In Utah. Okay, send the National
These kids
Guard.
are going to school shooting themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, someone said that I can't find it, but I did see someone's comment saying that on TikTok they were talking about how he was being bullied and teased in school. So
and I'm so sorry for that. Like really, but geez, it's a sad story. I mean, on the WakeUp Monday. Now he killed himself, but he didn't kill nobody else.
No, he did not.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give him, I'm gonna give him grace on that because he could have did the Crowley thing and took out the whole class and killed himself.
Yeah. What was it? What was the name of that school? Columbine. Right.
Well, let's give a round of applause for Janice for giving us all the shootings this morning. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. Damn. But Janice, are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready?
Don't show it.
Okay. Janice, what else you got?
You were going to show me again?
No, I'm not going to show it no more. It's done. I deleted it out. That was just for today.
Okay.
What else you got? Because we got a mayor race.
Okay. All right. So talk about that. That's it. Talk about the mayor race. That's it for me.
All right.
Oh, you want me to start off or what?
Yeah, I want you to say the story. But listen.
Okay. Eric Adams dropped out.
Okay, guys. Eric Adams. Y'all know how I feel before we get out of here. Y'all know how I feel about Eric Adams. He's my hero. Okay? Eric Adams, I've been following this guy for years when he was a police officer back in the day in Brooklyn. I'm not even from Brooklyn. I'm from the Bronx. He was a lieutenant, a captain. He advocated for the New York City, the police department. He was like their representative. He moved on to Brooklyn borough president, and he became mayor of New York City.
And that's when he fell off the map.
And the moment he became mayor of New York City, all the neighbor came out of him.
Mm.
And he hired all his little cousins and everybody else, and everybody was stealing from the city and taking all these perks for being in the mayor administration of New York City. And Janice, knowing me, if I was his cousin and he hired me on a top level job in the New York City administration, I probably would have been stealing too.
Oh, Shawn. Oh, Lord.
These
have
people
mercy.
take black cars home, endless lunches are free. Lobbyists is coming over to these folks for their contracts. They give them an extra couple of dollars to put the build a building, and Eric was getting all that money. He was so corrupt that the feds were going to file charges against this guy, which they did. And Donald Trump bailed him out.
Yes.
And now we have an opportunity to have our first Muslim mayor. Who knew?
How do you feel about that, Shawn?
Going against the old school guy Cuomo and Curtis Sweaver from back in the day.
Yes.
I didn't know Curtis. Take that red hat off, that bonnet, whatever that thing is called. Take that thing off.
Beret.
That beret or beret and a guardian angel. You're not a god. You're a senior angel, my guy.
He said, "Take that beret off."
Take a little rag off your head, bro. How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I say, let's give the Muslim guy a chance. Why not? We already, who's that? Andrew Cuomo, right?
Yep.
Andrew Cuomo gonna get back in the office and he gonna grab some ass. We know that.
I love that.
Because he grabbed ass the last time. But in his defense, he was a single guy. He's that, and Babylonian men always seem to be entitled to touch the ladies. The Babylonian professional man, they feel like they could touch the ladies.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein and all these other guys, we could go down the list. Now, this guy is a Muslim. Now, this space is going to be very interesting. If you live in New York, or if you were eligible to vote in New York, who would you vote for? What's this guy's name again?
I cannot pronounce that name.
What's his name?
Mandarin, Mandarin, I don't know.
I think it's Zayron something.
The one who's running, right?
Who's
winning?
Well, yeah, find out his name for me. I think it's Zayron something. I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't pronounce it.
Guys, do you want to vote for this guy? Janice, if you lived in New York City, who would you vote for?
Mandani?
Zayron Mandani?
Mandani? Is it Mandani?
Zaydan Mandani?
I can't pronounce it. Yeah. Yeah, he gains great.
Yo, put him in the office. Zayron Mandani. Put him in there. Cuomo is an old school guy. We had him before. Get a new guy in there. Let's see what he's going to do. He said that he was going to give free daycare and make the buses free. Who doesn't want that?
Mass transit buses?
Yeah, mass transit and daycare free.
Put a one in a comment if we all want to. Let's vote for daycare.
No, he said that he was going to take the money from some other department or whatever to finance free transportation and free daycare in New York City. Now, if he can pull that off, you know how many people will move to New York with the daycare issue?
Yeah, because right now people are working to pay the daycare provider.
Exactly. The daycare guys are the true gangsters.
Mm.
So, guys, who would you vote for? What are they saying in the chat? I haven't been in the chat room the whole time.
Okay, hold on. They're giving a name. They're spelling his name out.
Wait a minute. Sister Soldier, like, hell no. I'm not. See, what Sister Soldier say? Hell no. Wait. Hell no. No voting.
Hold on. Let me find that.
See, that's the problem right there. That's why. See, no voting. You see,
she doesn't vote. Sister Soldier, you don't vote.
See, that was the problem.
What?
That's why Donald Trump is in office. Right there. Right there. Right there. When we don't vote, we just happens. So, Sister Soldier, I need you to go out there and vote. Go ahead. What you got to say, man?
LaShawn said that Eric kissed the orange ring. Oh no, he kissed the orange ass. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eric is going out as a disgrace. One of us. He's one of us, and he couldn't hold down the job because he has sticky fingers, and he got jobs for all his cousins, and they were up there robbing the place, and it was out of control, and he wasn't a leader like that. And right, and he kissed the orange ring, and he's done. Andrew Cuomo is an old school politician. We already had that already. He was the guy, even though he did a great job during COVID when he was giving us the death count every day. That was very compelling. He was giving the death count. I was like, am I next on that list? I stopped watching the death count. And remember, he used to come on 12 noon, like around 11 in the morning, 12, like every time he would sit down, he'd be like, 315,000 people died today. I was like, oh my God.
Yes. With his assistant. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Help
I was like, and while he was doing that, they had the bodies going by the camera. I was like, oh my God. New York City, what are y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna elect your first Muslim mayor?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that
I'm
be?
curious.
I want to see it just for the historic value of it. Look, President Obama was the first Black president, right? We saw that,
Yeah,
and then our generation. Let's see a Muslim mayor. See what he does.
Yeah.
Let's try.
That's not a bad idea. Let's try it.
I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Listen, he's young. He's in his 30s. This guy he wasn't even a popular guy. He just said, I'm running for mayor.
Now I got to go read the article and find out why. Why did he step down? Why is he saying he stepped down? What's coming next?
LaShawn Hayes Jones, who you vote for? The Muslim guy or Cuomo? Dwayne Stanton, you live in New York, right? Who you voting for? Who you voting for?
Oh, Sister Soldier says she does. She votes. I vote every year. I do vote every year. That's what she said. Okay. We got it straight. Thank you.
Okay. Curtis Lever, whatever his name is, sit your old ass down.
Dwayne said he has a chance. Where I saw it somewhere.
Hey, hey guys, if I lived in New York, I'll vote for the Muslim guy. Let's just try it. Just never know. He's gonna win anyway.
I think so. He's doing very well. Yeah.
All right, guys. We truly, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I thought the show was great, and we truly appreciate you guys. Don't forget, Creeping It Real, guys. Creeping It Real. Let's start a movement. Janice, anything you want to say about Creeping It Real before we get out of here?
I do. So Thursday is October 1st. And let's start off with some creepy stories. If you all don't have your costume picked out and don't have it on, you're not ready to take those photos. Let's start with some stories. So if you got any creepy stories or whatever, or any other photos or something like that you'd like to share, please post them on the social media page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up team. Yeah.
Let's clap for that.
Yeah, clap for that. Shawn looking like, Hercules.
Guys, did you hear Janice say? Yeah. Listen, I got some creepy baby mother stories on deck right now.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We truly Thursday.
We truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. God bless. Prentice Cox, all you guys. I just stepped into the chat room. I was in the chat room the whole day, so you already know it's nothing but love. Georgiana, you already know it's nothing but love. The Sister Soldier, the official moderator of the chat room. It's all love. D-Lo, Matt, all you guys. God bless. Janice, you got the last word. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Peace and love to everybody, and I truly hope you all have a lovely day.
Okay, Janice, stay right there for a second. All right, guys, let's wave at you folks. Come on, guys. We see you. We're being on the social media pages until our next show.
Okay. Mm-hmm.